Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, April 22nd. And why do I look like I just stepped out of the shower? Because I did. Today, I'm going to show you this wonderful product. It is our CBD mask. And if anybody out there is a fan of CBD oil, you're going to love this mask. It is full of CBD, 25 milligrams of CBD per mask. It improves the appearance of scars. It firms your skin. It improves your skin tone, gives you much smoother skin, repairs UV sun damage. It will relieve dry skin, and it gives you a more youthful appearance. And I had said once before, I tried this mask just once. This will be my second time. It is made by the makers of HempWorks, and let me put that up there for you. All right, that's the link to get these masks. They're $7.50 a piece, but well worth it. I have lots and lots of dry skin, and I wear my glasses and a lot more often lately because my eyesight's getting a lot worse, but I get dry patches right underneath my eyes and right here around my nose where the glasses sit. I have dark circles. That's genetic. CBD won't do anything for those. But I did want to show you, I'm going to put the mask on today and show you just how good it is and how easy it is to use. And I had done a video once before and I put the mask on completely wrong. So I've scrapped that video and I'm going to do this one again. I did want to tell you before I start doing the mask thing that I promised you I would show you something that Karen McKnight makes during, or Karen Knight makes during her craft sessions. She does a lot of beaded jewelry most of the time. That's what I first saw that she was really talented in doing, and like I said, a lot of different styles, Southwest style, retro, vintage. She really is an amazing bead artist. But anyway, this is another one of her beaded projects, and it is a glass ornament. You can see it's on a little hanger here, and all of these gorgeous beads, and it's just so colorful. And I have a set of lights in here. I don't know if you can see the little strung lights in there. I don't have batteries for it, so I can't light it up, and I don't know that it would work too well in the daytime for you anyway. But let me tell you, when this is lit up at night and it's just glowing with all of these colors, these beautiful rainbow colors, it is the perfect little nightlight. It's kind of heavy. The beading is kind of heavy, so I will tell you I had to like Gorilla Glue once I set the lights in there. I Gorilla Glued the little top on because the weight would pull it off. But that is so easy to do, and Karen will even do that for you. I didn't want her to do that for me because I did want to add the lights. But that is look at how intricate that pattern is. And all of these bigger beads right along here have the tiny little seed beads around them. And then each individual strand is beaded with all of these beautiful, beautiful colors. Anyway, so you can find things like this at the Mesquite Arts Gallery, and you've only got 2 more days to hit their Everything Under the Sun Bazaar to grab great deals like this. I actually bought this had this made. She will do custom ones. Had this made for my daughter for Christmas 2 years ago, and it's held up well, no damage, no nothing. It's really, really a very very beautiful gift. Jessie loved it. So thank you, Karen. Give you a plug on that one. Really, I mean, and check out her jewelry for as well as that's made and designed and everything. Her jewelry is equally as lovely, so I can say. And before I pull the mask out, I do want to say happy birthday to Misty Buchhalter. Misty is Keith Buchhalter's wife. She runs the Best Western Hotel here in town. What a great gal. I mean, Keith would not be able to do all of the things he does without the support of such a wonderful wife like Misty. And, you know, quite often where you see Keith, you see Misty not too far from him, you know, when there's activities or events or something going on. She is equally as community oriented and active as Keith is. And again, she runs the Best Western Hotel here in town. My ex-husband runs a Best Western, so it was quite a surprise when I moved out here in 2007 to a very small remote town called Beaver Dam, and Mesquite's not much bigger and still quite remote. And my ex-husband, who lives in California, knew Misty, because they both run Best Westerns. My husband is on the coast, or my ex-husband is on the coast, and Misty here in Mesquite. And they've gotten together over the years for their yearly management meetings and all that stuff. So I was very surprised that, you know, before I even moved to this town, somebody from my past knew somebody here. Kind of odd. Small world. So what I have done, I have just torn the top off of this mask and get this in here. And it is quite moist in here. It's very wet because of all the CBD. So you're going to find that there's a lot of the botanicals, the CBD, the gel in the package. Don't throw it away. You can just cover this up and trust and believe, use it. Again, there is enough in here for a second application on your skin. Maybe not with the mask itself, but you can definitely rub this on your skin with just the stuff. So anyway, this is folded, and it is, let's see how to get to this here. There you go. You just unfold it, and the mask is set between this mesh. Now, I don't know, you can see there's mesh on both sides. The mask is a very, very thin layer of product. So what they want you to do is to take off this first layer of mesh, and let me grab this here. Very difficult to do when you're trying to do it one-handed, but easy enough when you've got an open hand to work with. So then this just pulls apart, and this mesh, set it to the side. And this, here's the scary part, guys. Ugh, I have to take off my glasses to do this, and I can't see too well. So you just apply the mask, get it all situated, smoothed out. Look how easy that is. And I'm doing this on camera here, so I pick that up a little bit. Okay, and then once it's all smoothed out, you're actually going to, again, I can't see, Get that all smoothed down. Now you're going to take the top layer of mesh. It's easy to grab. Pull that off. And just smooth it down and around. You might, oh, sorry about the dogs there. Somebody's obviously outside walking theirs, and that's Bubba dog. You hear the big dog out there. The other ones are outside. I got my little pixie girl in here. She just wanted to be with me today, but can't have her on my lap while I'm doing this. Anyhow, so this is smooth on my skin. It feels cold right now and wet. It does dry. Might want just one piece here on my lip just because I'm talking, so it's slipping down on me. But it doesn't give you, I know this doesn't give you all the itchies when it's drying out, like some of those face masks that, you know, you can feel them drying, and then, you know, like mud masks, they start to crack on your face or whatever. And, you know, that's no fun. It gets all itchy. And the minute you put it on, you start having to itch all over the place. Terrible thing. This is not that way with this mask. Take this, all this CBD oil and botanicals and everything that's left on there, you just rub it into your hands. And that's what you're going to do after the mask sits on for 20 to 30 minutes. And what time is it now? It's 8:13. So about 8:40, we're going to pull this off. And once you pull it off, you just throw away the mask and rub the rest of what's in here, all of the botanicals, all the good gel and everything, just rub the rest of it right into your skin. And that's why I tell you to go ahead and save what's in here. Because if you're just going to rub the rest of this into your face or your skin, why not save what's in here and do the same? A couple days from now, you've got another application. And while you probably won't have this on your face for 20 to 30 minutes, once you rub it into your skin, it's certainly going to give you the same benefit. And it's not oily. It's not greasy. It is not sticky either. And that's a biggie with me. Lots of times you'll put on a lotion or a face cream and you've got this oily residue. You've got this like sticky feeling. It's terrible. And who likes that? But anyway, this feels right now, I don't have any breezes, but if I do this, you can feel that rush of cool. It's very refreshing. It's nice. I'm almost therapeutic. Like some of you may remember like the old Noxzema skin cream. When you put the Noxzema on your face, you get that cold blast, that rush. That's kind of what this feels like. But it feels like it all the time. It doesn't go away. There's this cold rush going through my face, so you can feel it working. It's not tingly or itching or anything like that. You can just feel almost like your pores have opened up and you're breathing in some fresh air through your pores. It really is great, and it's very lightweight. I don't have any trouble talking. I don't feel any cracking or slipping or anything like that. It's extremely secure where it's at. I do keep rubbing it down the sides here because around the eye sockets, it doesn't get real close to your eyes. So I want to take whatever gel is down there and make sure that it gets to my problem areas, which I told you are where my glasses sit on my nose. The skin gets really dry and it peels. And then I've been out working in the garden and, you know, with the sunshine and the sunlight and everything on my face, that's exasperating or however you say that word. It's increasing the amount of dry skin that I'm getting. And I'm just picking that up because, like I said, that one is because my mouth is moving. Um, but other than that, I mean, you wouldn't have the problem if you weren't talking constantly. But I don't know that I'd be on the phone with this, maybe on speaker or something. But you can certainly carry on a conversation while you're wearing this and go about your day. Do your, you know, last time I was wearing this, what I do for the 20 minutes that I had to wait. I think I might have played with Pixie's paws, a little file her nails. I might have been doing that, but the dogs want to lick it, so you don't want them too close to your face. They love, and I don't know whether it's this or what, but my dogs love the CBD products. I have the little bottle of oil. It's bacon flavor CBD oil, and then I have some CBD dog treats. My little Pixie girl, she's got hot spots on her back where she's got allergies, dry skin, poor thing, constantly itches, really helps her. She's not nearly as itchy anymore. Maybe if a fly gets her or something like that, she'll start to itch and then she'll start to scratch it really bad, but she's not digging and biting at it like she used to. And the bacon flavor CBD drops, all I have to do is pull out the bottle. I don't, the dogs, all they have to do is see it and they come running for it. It's, like I said, bacon flavor. And I just take a dropper full and I just drop it on the floor. Straight on the floor. They don't leave anything behind. They lick it up and make sure that it's all gone. And if they do leave anything behind, a little tissue or wet paper towel gets that up easy enough. So it's not a big deal. But like I said, they are more than anxious to get that. And not only does it help my Pixie with her itchy spots, but I have Trooper, who is a blue healer. And Trooper had a very, very bad start to life. And because of that, he doesn't let me out of his sight too much. And he has anxiety issues. And he's not a bad dog. He's just on your heels all the time. So the CBD oil does help to calm him down, chill him out a little bit from that process, which is a really good thing. I know he feels better. And then my older dog, Pupper Dog, 14-year-old Border Collie, Aussie mix. And Pupper Dog's, like I said, old man, he's got joint problems just like the rest of us. So I give him the CBD drops, and I noticed that, you know, after it took about a week, I would say, with the CBD, he actually doesn't have as hard a time getting up off of the concrete, you know, when he lays in the driveway or when he lays in the yard. He has not nearly as hard a time getting up anymore as he used to before he started getting the CBD drops and the treats. And the treats are good too. I have no problems getting them to take any of the CBD products. And Hempworks sells CBD products. It's an unregulated industry. So you can get, see, I just saw it at Maverick the other day, CBD gummies at Maverick. The only problem is the CBD is not a regulated industry. So those CBD gummies, you might get in there and, you know, pay a whole bunch of money for a CBD gummy that has maybe 1 milligram of CBD in it. And is that going to really do you any good? Probably not. You probably won't even feel the effects of 1 milligram of CBD. I don't know that that would be enough to benefit anything. Maybe my Pixie, she's a little thing, but the Hempworks, their products are regulated from the farm clear to the laboratory. Everything is recorded, resourced, checked, double checked, and their products will let you know exactly how much CBD they contain per product. Like I said, the mask is 25 milligrams of CBD in each mask. The milligrams of bottles, they come in various various strengths. You can get anywhere from 500 milligrams per bottle to 1,500 milligrams per bottle. And depending on I think it's about 30 doses per bottle. So, if you've got 1,500 milligrams in a bottle and you take the suggested dosage amount, then you're getting that much CBD, whether it's 500 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, 1,500, just divide that by 30, and that's how much CBD you're getting per dose. So that, and you can better decide whether or not, those benefits are enough, or, do you want to just go out and spend that kind of money on a CBD product that really doesn't tell you how much is in there? You have no idea, and you have no idea. They don't have to contain a certain amount of CBD to be called a CBD product. All it has to do is contain a minute amount of CBD, and the industry says it's good to go. So whether you order from HempWorks, and they do a lot of specials, 2 for 1. They just had a buy one get one sale going on. They run those all the times. Check out the website, www.hempworks.com/Terry Narrens, and check out all the great deals. They've not only got the CBD products, they have got the daily sprays. The daily sprays are strictly vitamin sprays. They have vitamin B12. Hang on a second. They contain vitamins B12, and depending on what you want or what your needs are, a variety of different vitamins. And the daily sprays are just this. They're pocket size. This one is for brain function. And it contains serving size, 8 sprays. So they're in this container. You have 30 servings. So this is a 30-day. All you do is open it up, spray it under your tongue. 8 sprays. Let it set for a couple of minutes. You can see this pulling away. Let it sit for a couple of minutes, and you're good to go. And then swallow it. You're good to go. It's sublingually absorbed under your tongue through your mucous membranes, and it gets right in there. So what this has in it is vitamin B1, 5 milligrams. It's got inositol, glutamine. I don't know what that is, but so vitamin B1 is your major ingredient, and then otherwise it's got purified water, cane sugar. So they don't use the high fructose corn syrup in it. They do use real sugar. They also use stevia for additional sweetener. Not all of them use real cane sugar either. Some of the sprays, and the sprays are for a variety of things. They have sprays to help you sleep. They're for they contain melatonin. They have Ultra Z, CZ. This is vitamin C and zinc. This is actually, vitamin C. It's got 60 milligrams of vitamin C, 1 milligram of zinc, and this is a great immune booster. So they have the daily sprays for whatever you need them for, or a function that you would want to improve. Those daily sprays are it. I used to be a big fan of the 5-hour energies. Not so much anymore. 5-hour energies contain a lot of, again, it's the talking. Sorry, guys. The 5-hour energies contain a lot of artificial sweeteners. And not only that, they contain the niacin. And the niacin is what makes everybody feel that kind of rush, that real fast heartbeat, the flush of heat that goes from your neck all the way up to the top of your head. It's called the niacin flush. And the niacin in it is what does that. It makes your heart beat faster. And a lot of people don't like that. That's kind of an unsettling feeling. And then if you have heart issues on top of that, you certainly don't want to feel anything like that. It's awful. So the daily sprays are a good choice, and you can find those on the HempWorks website as well. And they have the botanical oils, the essential oils. They have all kinds of botanicals. They've got skin creams, you name it. All of your beauty regimen type of thing. HempWork CBD infused coffee, which is a huge seller, very, very popular product, the CBD coffee. I know a lot of my colleagues choose that CBD coffee to promote much more than they do anything else. Me, I personally am a really huge fan of these masks and the sprays, so that's what I choose to promote. Anyway, give it a try. If you order CBD products, you like CBD products, and you're going to order them anyway, why not order them from HempWorks? Not only do you help support the Mesquite Today channel, but it does help support me as well, and the work I do building your calendar for you. So, and it pays for studio time, because I have to pay for the studio time too, even though it is a virtual studio. And I'm at home, but that's okay. So I want to tell you about a few things. I did tell you that I was going to check on the Mesquite Senior Games shoot this weekend, and I did. And it is Friday and Saturday. I made a mistake and listed that under Sunday in the calendar. I have fixed that. I am sorry. But it starts 7 o'clock bright and early in the morning to go out there and register for it. But tomorrow, Friday, they have the pistol competitions, and then on Saturday they have the shotgun sport competitions, and that should be an awful lot of fun. So what time is it getting to be? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you I lied a little bit. I got a little itchy going on here under my nose, but I think it's because this right here on my lip, with my upper lip moving all the time, talking, it just keeps pulling down, and I'm getting just that little tickle right there. But the rest of it is fine. Boy, up here, I really, other than the cool, and it's the entire time it is on my face, it has been a very cooling, very very refreshing, and very lightweight. The only place I feel it on my entire face is right here over my lip, and that's again because I'm talking and it's stretching and it's moving it and all that good kind of stuff. But that's not a problem. It's secure on my nose. Again, I don't feel any of the itchies anywhere else in my face. It's very cool. I can do this. It's still a little moist. I don't know. You can see so it is drying a little bit right around here. It's drying, but it's not sticky or stiff drying. You know how when you have those peel off masks, they start to make your skin feel really tight. Feel all of that just like pulling in the skin. You don't feel any of that with this, not a bit. There's no cracking, there's no hindrance whatsoever. I mean, again, if I weren't doing this commercial, I would probably be doing something else and forget all about having this on. And, I don't know, knowing me, I'd probably just go to brush my hair out of my face or something. But I do recommend that you keep something, your hair wrapped up or something, because if and it's not going to hurt. But if you just get out of the shower and you wash your hair, you definitely don't want your hair full of this kind of product as opposed to your hair product. I don't know what this kind of product will do. It might improve your hair. Who knows? I cannot say for sure. It is definitely not what it's recommended to do. So I'm just going to lift that up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I don't recommend talking to your friend on the phone because you would be playing with this thing over your mouth here quite a bit, like I am. So right now, I think I don't even think it's doing the right thing. I think I've kind of messed that up, but that's okay. That's actually not my problem area. My problem areas are still pretty covered, so I'm not complaining about that. I will tell you, botanicals in it do have a very drawing effect. So if you have any blemishes beneath the surface that are hiding there on you, they're probably going to come up for a day or two. So, you know, it is what it is. You want to get all of those toxins and everything out of your skin anyway, so might as well. I think what I'm going to do is just tear that piece off. See, it is very easily done. And so since I'm doing this on camera, everything I see is a little bit reversed. So I'm going to go ahead. You would wear this for the full 23 minutes. I am not going to because it's a little difficult while doing this. I am going to see how easy it comes off. And I'm going to just take this and get all of this good CBD oils and all of the good botanicals and just rub them into my face. And it does. Oh, it feels so good. So smooth. And I will tell you that last I tried this, let's see if I can get up to the camera real close. You can see where I just really irritated from my glasses where they sit on my face here. But right now, the skin is not peeling. It's not flaking. It's not dry. Feels really good. This little thing here is not a blemish. That is where my little pixie girl got me with her paw, which is why we had to clip the nails that day. Anyway, she does like to hold my face when I'm sleeping sometimes. So that's it, the CBD mask. And this, I mean, there is no sense in wasting any of this before you throw it away. This mask is good. I mean, go ahead. I rub it into my hands. And then dispose of it. Really easy. And again, my hands aren't sticky. They're not greasy. They're not anything. And that is the CBD mask. Well worth it, ladies. Well worth it for a really refreshing, calming, relaxing, a product that works. Can't be beat. It's a great home facial. Really great home facial. And it's, again, I don't, it says it improves the appearance of scars. I don't know. I have this scar here on my forehead that I've had since I was 5. I don't honestly think anything will take that away. But I have noticed that even after the first use, a lot of the wrinkles that set in around the scar and everything, they are a lot smoother. And I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of crow's feet or anything around my eyes, but I do notice that The skin is a little bit tighter. Like I said, it doesn't do much for the dark circles. Hereditary, what can I say? But feels great. It feels great. It's smooth. It's very smooth. Still not sticky or anything like that. What I really just get off on is the fact that my skin isn't peeling around my nose and under my glasses anymore. This really gets actually kind of sore, especially when you working in the garden and stuff. I sweat a lot, and then I do one of those, and you get all the dirt across your face, and it's tough. That and the sun and everything is kind of tough on your skin out here. So I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. I have another one sitting here waiting for next week. I'm going to do it again. But in the meantime, I have what's in there, and I think probably Saturday or Sunday, I'll get out all of the good gel and everything that's inside that package. After my shower, I'll just put it on my face before I put my makeup on, and I'm good to go. Sunday, I have an event down in Vegas, and I'm really excited to go visit with Dr. Joyce Brown. Joyce is going to introduce me to some pretty exciting people, and I can't wait. Some of these are national speakers, national podcasters, a whole bunch of people. Some people have actually been healed of some disease, ALS, as a matter of fact. And there's only about 50 people in the entire country or world, I think. I'll find out more at the seminar. I have lots to talk about, but I'm fascinated, absolutely fascinated that people can turn around and do all this holistic, tried and true methods and actually improve their life with holistic medicine. And I'm a huge fan myself. Anyway, so, okay, let's see. Then after we've got those shotgun sports this weekend, we have the Heritage Garden again. The Heritage Garden is opening up all of their stand, opening up their area from 7 to 9 on Saturday morning, and they'll be selling all of their homegrown produce. I don't know. I can't tell you whether it's organic, without fertilizers or not. I don't know what their rules are, whether they're allowed to use fertilizers, but I do know that many of the gardeners do like to grow organic. So it's going to be some good produce, and the fresher you pick it, the more nutrients that are in your food, and the more beneficial it is for you. So food off the grocery store shelf is still good, providing you don't nuke it or cook it too long, because nuking it kills all the nutrients instantly. You have irradiated all of your vitamins and everything, and they are no longer alive or good. So cooking it, anything over 180 degrees begins to deteriorate the amount of vitamins and nutrients that you have in your food. So, being able to pick something fresh out of the garden or graze in your garden, which I do often, is the best. Your food is just absolutely packed with beneficial nutrients and all the good stuff that it's supposed to have. And the fresher the better. Even off the grocery store shelf, the longer your food sits, the more the nutrients diminish in your food. So go on out to the Heritage Garden, get all that good, fresh, homegrown produce. Can't be beat it. What else do we have going on this weekend? We really don't have a whole lot. I do want to say the Murder Mystery Dinner. It's coming up. That will be less than a month away. It's May 14th and 15th. May 14th, we're doing a dinner That will start at 5 o'clock. You get dinner, murder mystery show, and hopefully some music to help support the evening. And alcohol is available, although that is extra. But your dinner and your show and everything is only $25. It's a fundraiser for Raise Mesquite. And it is taking place at the Beaver Dam Lodge. So that is a really good old historic lodge out here in Beaver Dam. Most of you are familiar with it, I'm sure. They've got a really nice 9-hole, well, they have an 18-hole, but only 9 of them are open. 9-hole golf course out there. The lodge is historic, not only historic, but at one time it was the only stop between Salt Lake City and Los Angeles, California. So all of the movie stars that used to travel Old Highway 91, when apparently it was a big deal to travel between California and Salt Lake City. And I am not quite sure why, but it was. And a lot of the movie stars would stop in at the Beaver Dam Lodge to break up the travels. It wasn't just maybe a 14-hour drive back then. Way back then, it took a long time. Cars didn't go as fast. The roads were only 2-lane. So that 14-hour drive it might take up Highway 15 right now took probably twice as long going up Highway 91. So they would pull over and stop at the Beaver Dam Lodge. And Lori, when she took over, when they bought the lodge, Lori Black and the Black family, when they bought that lodge, she decided to really punch up the history on it. So she's got all of the rooms dedicated to the movie stars who actually used to stay in those rooms. She did her homework on the lodge and really punched up the history of it. It's fascinating. And there are tunnels that are under the lodge. They used to serve as gambling spots. Now, the tunnels also used to serve so you could go from one place to another, one building to another without, being out in the elements. But years and years ago, during Prohibition and all that, they used to use those tunnels to do what they do best. And there was gambling down there and all that. And the penny slot machines that were down in the tunnels used to actually finance the entire lodge. But and because it was such a popular place and everybody wanted to keep it open and keep it running like that, the sheriff, the Mojave County sheriff back then, would call ahead if there was a DEA or ATF raid or anything coming down, or the feds were coming down to check on anything. The sheriff would get a call. They of course would be in on it, and they'd call the lodge and tip them off so that they'd clean out and cover up all the tunnels and everything was kosher and good to go. So the lodge served a very, very important role in the history of our area. And that is a perfect place for a murder mystery dinner. And the setting for the murder mystery dinner is an old New Orleans cemetery. So we're going to have fun decorating it to look appropriate. And the lodge itself, again, it's just a great little place to have this. So again, May 14th and 15th. May 14th, it's going to be a 5 p.m. dinner. May 15th, we're going to do a 2 p.m. matinee. And although the meals will be different in both, they'll both be very good. Lori does a great job. But it will be something easily served so that, everything runs smoothly. The show has 20 character parts beside the main characters, which are already taken and being rehearsed. The audience, we have 20 audience parts, not only the 20 individual audience parts with characters like Katy Perry, Lady Goo Goo, or Lady Gaga. What is it? Werewolf Blitzer. We have CNN, the Cabal News Network, something. So it's all pretty spoofed up. So we Whoopi Goldberg, we have Tom Schmooze, Mick Jagged. So it's all a big spoof. It's a parody on the musical Cats. Only this is a non-musical, and there are no Andrew Floyd Blubber songs in it. So, and that is the character's name. It's not my mistake. I know it's Andrew Floyd Webber, but there are no Andrew Floyd Blubber songs in there. So again, it's comedy. The lady who writes them, Nita Hardy, is a veteran, long time veteran. She has got a history of working with Agatha Christie's, which is like the biggest and most well-known murder mystery dinner theater down in Atlanta, Georgia. She's been an actress with them for close to 40 years now, and a writer for them for 35. So she really she sets these murder mystery dinners up so well, and it's so easy for us to follow them, which is one of the reasons why I work with her scripts most of the time. We've done Cat on a Hot Tin Streetcar, that was Nita Hardy, and it parodied the Tennessee Williams, both Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Streetcar Named Desire. And there was a little of the Glass Menagerie thrown in there. So there was a parody on that. She's got Desperate Housewives, the reunionist remake of The Wizard of Oz. She all kinds of silly. Indiana Jones and the Trailer Park of Doom we've done. We did with the Mesquite local news a couple years ago. That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people. We did that one at the Eureka for Mesquite Reads fundraiser. We earned a lot of money. We had a great time. Really good show. A lot of people involved in that one. But so the individual audience members, we've got song groups that will give you a tune, and we'll give you a subject, and you get to make up your own words. And then the group of you, whoever, maybe 6 or 7 or 8 of you, all together get to stand up and perform your little song and make it good. We have one song that's already parodied. It is, the words are already issued, they're already written. So we have a song group, and anybody who's willing to do that, join that song group. You don't have to make anything up. It's right there. You just got to kind of sing it. And again, it is a lot of fun. You don't have to have a good voice. You don't have to be a great actor. If you like to ham it up, that's perfect. It's perfect. It is such a good time. You need to call the Beaver Dam Lodge to make reservations. Their number is 928-347-2222, and reservations are required because not only does Lori have to know how much food to prepare for the event, she also is restricted by COVID, in the amount of people that we're allowed to have in our audience. So we want to, stay in compliance of all the rules and everything that we have to do. We want to not overwhelm Lori. We don't want to run short on food, and we don't want to waste it either. So those advanced reservations really do help all the way around, and we're going to have to insist on them. It's just the way it is now. Sorry about that. But 347-2222, 928. Again, pre-call for reservations. I don't know that, well, if you can't get a hold of the Beaver Dam Lodge, because I know Lori was going out of town, and I'm not sure who she's got working there, I'll stop down there and check. But if you can't get a hold of the lodge for some reason or another, you can always send me a message here at Mesquite Today on the Facebook page. Private message me. I will hook you guys up with your reservations and take care of you that way, and pass that information on to Lori as well. So again, May 14th and 15th. Don't wait. Reserve your seats now. It's going to be a good time. You don't want to miss out. Anyway, I think that is all I have for today's show. I'm hoping to get Dr. Vern on here again. I was with him for a short time last night, very briefly. He's got family in town right now. Hopefully he will be on our show tomorrow, but I can't guarantee that. No guarantees. I don't know what his family is doing or if they have any plans. And if they do, I don't want to interrupt those. But so hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow, maybe we'll get him on here Monday. But Dr. Vern's always a plethora of information on healthcare and senior tips and tricks and good common sense medicine. So, and he's a funny guy. He's got a good sense of humor. I just love Doc Vern. Anyhow, I have Vicky. Don't know Vicky's last name yet. I'll have to check on that. But Vicky, I went and spoke with her for a while last night, sat in on one of her classes. She does essential oils, and she has a pretty fascinating story to tell about her personal use of essential oils and her victory, as well as her husband's victory over some pretty bad diseases. So she talks about the essential oils, what they can do for you. I found last night something about the thymus gland, actually. I'm going to do a little bit more research into our thymus gland. Is one of our most important glands up until puberty. It is what develops all of our T cells and our immune system. But pretty much after puberty, your thymus gland is no good because all your T cells are already developed. And your thymus gland from puberty on starts to turn to fat. But there are essential oils that can alter that deterioration or slow that deterioration. And I have can't guarantee it, and I won't say that essential oils heal, treat, or cure any diseases because, we're not allowed to, according to the FDA, say that. But there are miraculous stories about these oils, and a lot of the information says that it can reverse the deterioration of the thymus gland, and that may be beneficial to do more studies on that, especially with senior people, because as you grow older, your innate immune system begins to diminish on its own naturally. So, and because our thymus gland no longer produces T cells after puberty, we don't have that ability to reboost ourselves later unless we do it with like vitamin C and zinc and vitamin D. There are alternative methods to do that if you are so inclined to build your own immune system up. I found that kind of fascinating. I did not know that their thymus conditions can be reversed. So sorry about that. Somebody's walking by. So the dogs are barking. That kind of happens. Lexi, come here, baby. So, we're going to say hello. Say hi to everybody. This is my little pixie girl, and as you can see, she's a licker. She has to lick 1,000 times, and if you interrupt her, then she's got to start all over again. So that's just my little baby. Love her little mohawk here. She got a little mohawk when she's not all wild in the camera. She's such a sweetheart. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to go comb my hair out here because it's probably pretty dry under this towel by now. And shut the dogs up and probably feed them their breakfast now, because I'm sure they've been waiting for that for a while. So anyway, y'all have a great Thursday. And if you haven't got anything to do, come out to the ballparks tonight. Those kids just love to hear cheers from the stands. Let me tell you, I watched some of those girls pitching last night. That fast pitch softball stuff, it's amazing. I have no idea how they get accurate pitches, the way they wind up and everything, but they do. They do. I can't say it doesn't work. It just wouldn't work for me, but it works for them really well, and it's a great time. So go on out and support those kids in Little League. That is at the Old Mill Ballparks right next to the rec center. And until tomorrow, I wish you all peace, health, happiness, and lots of sunshine. You have a wonderful day. Bye.